Welcome to another episode of the Good Guys podcast. My name is Brandon Nixon. I am a happily married man and a humble father of four. And as always, I am joined by none other than the Honorable, the Reverend Slim Rev, a.k.a. Should I still be calling you Slim Rev? Are you still?
Bro, do I look slim?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really the person to notice these kinds of things. That's like a female
bro,
thing.
you don't see my face slim?
Oh, I mean.
Do you see all that space over there? That space over there, bro?
Okay, sure. I mean, your head's still really big, so I don't know.
Hey, don't worry about it.
All right. Slim.
Everything else is slim.
Okay. Slim Rev, a.k.a. Joshua Ezzy.
Bro, I probably shouldn't lose that much more weight, though, because my head doesn't lose weight.
That head's not
I
going
just thought
anywhere.
about that. Yeah, I just thought about that. I probably should slow it down.
Where are you at? Are you still losing weight? Or are you?
Well, I'm maintaining in the 50s.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
So I'm not trying to get in the 40s. 40s going to have me looking like people going to be asking if I'm sick or something. I don't want to be sick Rev. I want to be slim Rev.
Okay. All right. Whatever works
Sickly
for you.
Rev. Yeah.
I want you to live your best life.
Man, I don't know, bro.
What's up?
Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming.
Ooh, you might want to get into the 40s so that, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta have that buffer. Because,
I'm gonna look sick for about 3 days, but it's all, I'm gonna tell everybody I'm prepping. I'm prepping for Thanksgiving.
There
I'm
you
prepping
go. for
for Christmas, cause bruh, there's no way I'm stop eating. I'm not gonna stop eating. Like, bruh, when was the last time I had macaroni and cheese? We went to Chick-fil-A that one time, but I'm talking about when was the last time I had Mama's macaroni and chicken?
Dang.
My wife's mama's macaroni and cheese.
Why haven't you? Your wife don't make mac and cheese?
Bruh, I don't want it.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
It's
bruh.
dangerous.
Dressing, macaroni and cheese, sweet potato casserole, stuff like that is only reserved
Okay.
during the winter, during the holidays.
Understand. Well, on mac and cheese, I can't reserve for just the holidays.
I
But-
have to.
Okay.
Because you have 4 other kids. You have 5 total mouths to feed back there.
Yeah. 4 kids, you're not going to be able to not have mac and cheese, but once a year. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, man. But when you got my mouth and my wife's mouth, I'm going to eat the whole pan.
That's true. Because you're going to make a pan, and then there's only y'all two. So, and she's not going to eat a whole lot probably.
Nah.
So
And who am I to waste?
you can't waste. We weren't raised like
I
that.
don't like my wife annoys me sometimes. She feels that it's perfectly fine for her to throw her food away. Like I understand you grew in privilege. I understand that you live in a life of luxury for a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But from where I'm from,
That's like a
Every-
whole topic in and of itself. Like, because, yeah. And it's not,
maybe it's a woman thing. I don't know.
nah, I just think that's how, like, most people in our culture are raised. Like, you don't waste food. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, where we come from, you didn't have a whole lot. So, ain't nobody throwing no food away. You better eat everything on your plate. And I think that's something that, you know, we carry into adulthood. And sometimes it can be bad.
Yeah, and she's working on me. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say she was a person of privilege. I didn't mean to put it in that way. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that she will look at a plate and be like, "I'm done with this," and throw it away.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, no, bring that here.
Right.
I got you.
Right.
Let me finish that up for you.
And that's our mentality. And I'm going to be, like I said, like, I feel like her way is probably right. Because
It's right, but it's wrong at the same time.
right, but it's also wrong. It's like perfectly good
Bruh,
mac and cheese going down
that's-
the toilet, the garbage disposal. No,
Nah, man, we that's not what it's supposed to. We're not supposed to feed the garbage disposal good food.
No,
That's
that's
scraps.
like eggshells and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Not perfectly good food.
bro. We used to go out on dates. I'm like, so you're just gonna let that half of that omelet just sit there?
No, waiter. Let me get a box.
Let me get a box. No, and
Box that
she's
up.
sliding the plate away from her. I said, no. We're getting the box. No, it don't even make it to the box. It don't make it to the box. I bring it over. Hey, I get my plate. Slide it right on to my plate. I got an omelet and a half.
Wow.
I used to love going on dates.
Yeah, well.
Because I'm like, hey, first off, I paid for that other half of that omelet. That's $3.47 on that plate.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, like when you dating and that's your bread and I paid for that food, oh, either you're going to eat it, I'm going to eat it, or it's going in a box and it's coming home. And if you put it in a box, it's coming with me.
Because I don't trust you for it to go home to you. Because you're going to throw it away.
Exactly.
No. Man, I go by her family's house. Bruh, leftovers on leftovers on leftovers.
What are you doing with these?
Give it.
Yeah, bring that over here.
Bring it over here.
Bring that over here.
Listen, if Jesus can collect 12 baskets full, give me those 12. Give me all that. I'll take it to the house.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with the podcast and reel it back in from that tangent. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button if you regularly watch the Good Guys podcast, and hit the bell so that you get post notifications so that you know whenever we drop new content. Like the videos, comment on the videos, interact with us, and help us grow the Good Guys podcast. All right. With that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get started, as we customarily do, with the weekly airing of grievances. And we've got one this week. This is important. This needs to be discussed. It's a problem. Okay? So last week we talked about Popeyes and how they managed to mess up having a impeccable product, but yet finding a way to screw it up, running out of chicken sandwiches, for like 2 months, and then trying to come back. And we talked about the problems that they were going to have with this relaunch. And our concerns have come to fruition. Ever since the relaunch of these Popeyes chicken sandwiches, there has been incident after incident of violence, of debauchery, of chaos, the likes of which we have not seen for a fast food product.
Yeah, you're right.
And my airing of grievances, why are we acting like this over some chicken sandwiches, Josh?
Man.
Over a chicken sandwich? This is the kind of stuff that Boondocks made fun of. This is the kind of stuff that, you know what I mean? Like, white people probably make jokes about us in the back, the break room, on the low. Like, come on, people. We got to do better than this. You got people getting stabbed over a chicken sandwich. You got a white a grandmother. Now, look. I don't want to say she deserved it, but she did go in there and she called them the N-word. Okay? You can't do that. And she was in a hood Popeyes because the guy on the videotape said, "You in the wrong hood to be calling them that word." She goes outside and she gets body slammed. This is all, coming from a chicken sandwich. Why are we acting like this? Why does the Popeyes chicken sandwich seem to cause so much discord, so much strife? And I raised the simple question: is that really what you want to put up with? Is that really do you want to go to, Popeyes to get a chicken sandwich and have to put on, get your phone book and tape it around your waist so you don't get shanked? Do you want to have to roll up the Popeyes strapped?
BD, you sound like you was raised in the hood, BD.
No, but I've watched.
Where'd you learn these methods?
I've watched a lot of movies. But instead, you could just go to Chick-fil-A. Roll up there. Just as casually as you possibly can. Order a spicy chicken sandwich. And what I've learned recently is, from my good friend Joshua Ezzy,
come on,
that you can order a double breaded spicy chicken sandwich. Because the only thing the Popeyes chicken sandwich really has over the Chick-fil-A sandwich, number one, the bun. I will give them that. And it's got kind of that little crunch that the Chick-fil-A sandwich doesn't have. So you can order a double breaded spicy chicken sandwich.
My goodness.
You can pull around to the drive-thru. They'll greet you as courteous as one can possibly be greeted.
Mm-hmm.
They will give you your food in a time-efficient manner.
Yes.
They will give you ample sauces to your heart's content.
To your heart's content.
With no questions asked. And they will say my pleasure at the end. No drama, no violence, no strife. Okay? And you go home satisfied, comforted, and just a general feeling of well-being.
Oh, yes.
Or you can go to the war zone that is Popeyes.
Mm.
And you can duke it out with a 57-year-old man, who is ready to shank you because he feels like you skipped him in line for Popeyes. The choice is up to you, but that's my airing of grievance. Why are people acting crazy over these Popeyes chicken sandwiches when they can just go down to the other side of town and go to Chick-fil-A? It's going to be the other side of town because Chick-fil-A is never in the hood. And get a chicken sandwich instead. I just don't understand it.
2 reasons, BD.
Okay.
2 valid reasons.
Break it down for me.
Reason number 1. There's steroids in that chicken.
Solid point.
Chemicals.
GMO.
Genetically modified. Point number 2. This is the hood's first chicken sandwich. Come on, man. I don't agree with the violence, but I understand the premise. See, I go to an elementary school that, should I say, is in the hood.
Okay.
One day, I brought a Chick-fil-A cup into my office. Kids was like, "What is that?"
What is that? I've never seen such a thing.
And kids were always clamoring like, I couldn't even comprehend. I was like, "You've never had a chicken sandwich? You never had Chick-fil-A? All you know is Bojangles and Popeyes and Hardee's?" So this is the hood's first. I mean, this was like when the Atlanta hip hop scene came on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
People had something to celebrate that's from their own. But when people are not used to good things, they don't take care of good things.
That's why we can't have nothing.
That's why we can't have nothing. You know? That's why I was like, man, I ought to bring these kids some nuggets or something. Just to ease them. Just to let them know, hey, man, there's great things ahead. Yes, it may take you extra 15 miles, but man, it's worth it. At least you'll have your life.
Right.
Number 1, steroids. Number 2, they want to celebrate something of their own. How many times do they have to go up the street and go there and get that nasty, janky 2-piece cold biscuit, hard fries, man? How many times you think they felt they was like, man, there go Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I want Chick-fil-A. I understand. You want to be able to taste history.
Right.
This wasn't a historical event for some people. For you to be, first off, it's okay to be in line the first time it came out.
Right. But
to be in line the second time, like this thing was the greatest sandwich of all time?
That's what I don't
Didn't your grandma, has not your grandma made better chicken?
Right.
You know what's going on? We talked about this the other day, BD.
Okay.
We're the last generation of cooks. We're the last generation that ever tasted good cooking.
This is true.
Once our moms and them go on to glory, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Like, old grandmas, y'all listen to me. Mothers, you listen to me. Get your daughter off of that phone and put her in the kitchen. No. This ain't no misogynistic, whatever that word is. No. Men, boys, get off of that phone and get in the kitchen.
Okay.
Both of y'all get in there and learn how to cook for survival purposes.
That's right.
The reason why, listen, if there were cooks in the world today, there wouldn't be no fights at Popeyes. Because why am I going to go there and fight at Popeyes when mama got chicken in the oven? When mama got chicken on the skillet? When mama got, what my lady got, or my man's a chef, he got the chicken right. Come on, man. We're the last generation of cooks, man. I don't mind getting in the kitchen and because I got to survive.
Right.
If something happens to my wife work all week, I got to make it through. Ladies and gentlemen need to get back in the kitchen, bro. See, our great-great-grandparents, they farmed. Our grandparents ate from the farm.
That's right.
Our parents ate from the farm too. No. It was just recipes were passed down in small books.
Right.
Keys, opening safes, recipes passed down from the slaves. Somewhere we lost it. Now we fighting in Popeyes drive-through lines.
You're
It's
right.
unfortunate.
You're right. That's why I when I got the Popeyes chicken sandwich, it was before it blew up on social media. So I just went right through the drive-through and I got it and I ate it.
Yeah.
Like anytime I've gone and seen a long line in Popeyes, I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I've had good food in my life before.
BD, I don't think there's a restaurant that I did it with Popeyes because we was trying to do something with the channel.
But you hadn't had the sandwich yet.
I haven't had a sandwich. But there is not something out there that will make me sit and, well, let me think. What would I sit in line for? Because I don't trust lines. That means the workers are stressed. They're pressed. They're not focused. You see what I'm saying?
That's true. There was a story where they were making the chicken sandwiches like over a trash can or something. Trash can lid.
What?
Yeah.
See? Nah, man.
And you could tell like they were just like super busy and they're trying to make those sandwiches and they ran out of room and they put a trash can top in
Nah,
it.
straight. I'm straight. There's only one restaurant that I truly trust as cooks. That's Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Yep. You can trust Chick-fil-A.
You could trust Chick-fil-A, man. You could trust the Christians. Well, I should take that back because a lot of Christian people are falling these days. Got to be careful out here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
It's a shame.
I'm not going to Popeyes to risk my life for a chicken sandwich.
No.
I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A. I might even get prayed for. You know, the lady was like, "You have a blessed day, sir."
Man.
I was like, that's like a prayer for me. Are you speaking those things that be not as though they were for me? Or you taking me back to when I had to quote my affirmations, blessed going out, blessed going in, blessed in the city, blessed in the field.
Yes, sir.
See, that's what happens when we go through Chick-fil-A. This is what I think happens at every Chick-fil-A. I think they open up their store in prayer. I think they anoint the oil that the chicken is cooked in.
The peanut oil, yes.
I believe that it's anointed. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, but I think you make a solid point there. You know, the generation of you know individuals who could really cook, that were really throwing it down in these restaurants. They're not, you know, they're dying off, unfortunately. Our generation, millennials, we don't want to be working at a fast food. If you have a millennial in the kitchen at a fast food restaurant,
Run.
You are not happy with your life. Our millennials, we know too much. There's too much. The internet, the YouTube and social media. There's too many ways to be making money, and ways to be successful. If we're working at a fast food restaurant, you know, as a millennial, that you're losing in life.
And you're right, most millennials don't see those seasons as their best season. Remember those time I used to ride my mama's bike 4 a.m. to Harris Teeter to work in a freezer?
Yeah.
Some of the best seasons of my life. Not the most enjoyable, but it taught me so much.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with being in that season, but
Yeah.
I'm guarantee you, if there's a millennial back there, that's not what they want to ultimately do with their life, right?
But
They're
they
doing
don't
what
realize, they don't realize stuff takes time.
Yeah.
Man, and it's unfortunate because we live in a world with Uber Eats, DoorDash.
Mm.
Why cook when they can be here in 30 minutes?
It's true. It's very true. All right.
I'm scared, man. There's going to be a bunch of people fed poison because they don't know how to cook and farm.
I don't know about farming, but I know how to cook.
You might want to learn to farm, brother.
Do you know how to farm?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
My granddad was a farmer, bro. I was out there in the fields with him farming, bro. I know how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Trust me, bro. When tough times come, you're gonna be like, I'll go be sitting there eating tomatoes.
I mean, my grandparents were farmers too. They had a lot of land, and I went out there occasionally, but I wouldn't say that I know how to run a farm.
Bro, you were scared.
I was not.
Why am I out here? I got a Game Boy. That's exactly what me, bro. I had nothing. I had no choice to be out there. Am I gonna be in there with all the ladies, or am I gonna go out there with my granddad? I had nothing else to do. I told you, bro. The only toys I can remember as a child was the light bright.
Ooh,
that's it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, man. I'm over there doing pictures, man, and with tears in my eyes. I don't want to go down this road no more, bro. I don't want to go down this. I don't
with tears in my eyes.
Bro, man, come on, man. Everybody, I couldn't get a Game Boy, bro. I'm over there poking holes and trying to draw the clown. And then when the bulb broke, I was like, what am I supposed to do now? See, I was the only child, bro. I had to entertain myself. That's why I have such a creative imagination. Creative mind.
Good for you.
I had a lot of time to... that's the most. I was brought up in privilege. Answer no edification, no encouragement. Good for you.
Good for you. Oh man. All right.
Anyway,
we're gonna go ahead and get into the main topic because my phone only has about 29% charge, and we gotta keep this podcast moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, see, if you go to my channel, consistency. You know me. You know me by my fruit. The Bible says you will know them.
So today's topic, we're going to be talking about...
This man, first off, this man was off all day.
And I was
at
busy.
Work with your phone don't have to be busy. Plug it up on the wall.
Solid point. So, with the seasons changing, weather's getting cooler. A season is coming upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Most people refer to this season as cuffing season. It's the time of year when people want to be in a relationship. And there's many reasons for this. Most of which is that the weather's cold. During cold weather, you tend to want to huddle together with other, humans and let their body heat keep you warm. You don't want to be alone, sitting in the house. It's cold. It's cold out there. It's the holiday season. You don't want to be alone by yourself. You want to have other people, somebody with you to spend the holidays with. You want to have people's house to go over to. So it's cuffing season. It's the time when people get in relationships. But what we're going to talk about today on the Good Guys podcast is why you should avoid this season. Why you should avoid cuffing season.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you why. Josh, do you want to start off? Because I've got some points, but yours might be a little different from mine.
Yeah. We have two kinds of audiences, I'm sure.
Okay.
Fans of BD, fans of JE.
Mm-hmm.
It's important that we give y'all a both angles.
A balanced perspective.
Balanced perspectives. Now I got a clipboard. Why you should stay alone and avoid cuffing season. We have to understand the cycles of life. They say cuffing season is between the months of October and March. The end of a year, the beginning of a year. 2 parts of the year you shouldn't waste your time being cuffed. Because if you're not careful, cuffing season can lead to stuffing season.
Oh.
You'll understand that maybe tomorrow on the way to work. The cuffing cycle is between October and March. October to December ends a year.
Mm-hmm.
January and March is the beginning of a year. Those 2 seasons of a year are pivotal.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think there's a lot of motivation to be mingled? Motivation to be mingled. People want to go from being single to mingling and not realizing they could end up caught up in manipulation to the point to where they don't finish their year strong and they don't begin a new year strong. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people don't understand. I got a point here that says meeting short-term needs could lead to long-term consequences. It is okay to be alone. Do not allow the pressures of the holidays, the pressures of your family, the pressures of your own internal critic cause you to be mixed and mingled with the individual that wasn't even meant for you. Now, I have 5 reasons, ALONE, 5 reasons why you should avoid cuffing season and why it's okay to be alone during winter. Okay. A, real quickly, because Brent only has 29%.
Are you gonna go through all 5 of yours? Or?
Real quick, BD.
Okay. No.
Then you can get to yours. I'd rather go. If there's some points that you want to come and chime in, it's gonna be real quick, BD. Real quick.
Do you?
Do me?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Or I should do half of me, because half of me is about 15 minutes. No, That's a quarter of me. Maybe 1/16 of me. Why you should avoid... Man, bruh, why you should stay alone and avoid cuffing season. A, to avoid being distracted from your assignment. Listen, man, if you don't know your purpose, you won't know your person. A lot of single people, the reason why they're mixing and mingling with people that has nothing to do with their purpose, because they don't have an idea or a clue of what their purpose is. The reason why you should avoid cuffing season, the reason why it's okay to be alone, so that you can avoid being distracted from your assignment. Do not allow internal or external impulses or influences or pressures lead you into the arms of a person that wasn't meant for you. Why you should stay alone and avoid cuffing season. L, to avoid looking crazy and left alone next summer. Don't you know people are only interested in you because their whole phase is over? The whole phase between spring and September, when everything is hot and Lulu is out and Daisy Dukes is out and short shorts are out. Guys with their shirts off, guys who are because in winter people forget the shapes of individuals. Because people are covered for a season. And when people have been covered for a season, when spring comes and stuff become uncovered, people don't want to be around you because they done seen you uncovered and they want to explore other uncoverings. That's why it's important for you to avoid cuffing season and understand it's okay to be alone so that you won't be looking crazy. You done brought him. You done brought her to Thanksgiving. You done brought her around the family around Christmas. Y'all watched the ball drop together. You got flowers for Valentine's Day. You think it's getting serious. Little Susie running outside walking the dog. Becky with the good hair out there with the hair out. Big booty Judy. Looking plump. Tyrone. Smelling good. Wearing his tight shirts at work. See what I'm saying? Some of y'all ladies like that metrosexualism. Why you should avoid cuffing season and why you should stay alone? O, to avoid opening sexual doors. Got to be careful. You cannot sit there and tell me that you can sit on a couch and be cuddled and be cuffed together and nothing happens. You cannot put two bodies together that's full of attraction together and expect there to be subtraction, to expect there to be distance, to expect there to be space. Nobody wants to make room for the Holy Ghost during winter. See what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be, holy during winter. People want to be warm. And you know what happens when warmness comes? Why you should stay alone and avoid cuffing season? And I'm going through quickly. To avoid a new soul tie. To avoid a new soul tie. A lot of things can happen in 6 months. And now your emotions, your mind, your heart is entangled with the person. And when that person awakens and realizes that he no longer or she no longer wants to be with you, and now the spring and summer keeps them warm, another woman, they don't have to worry about you being there for them. They want to explore life without you. Now you're hurt. Now you're still tied to that individual. It's okay to be alone, to heal up from your last soul tie. It's okay to be alone, to make sure you don't open up new sexual habits and new sexual sins. It's okay to be alone so that you will look strong. And it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Those people look good on the gram, but they don't look good in real life. You see what I'm saying? And last but not least, why you should stay alone and avoid cuffing season, to avoid wasting your energy, your emotions, and your earnings. When you're alone, at least you got energy for your assignment. At least when you're alone, you have emotional stability to a degree. At least when you're alone and not caught up in cuffing season, you got money. Fellas, you hear me? Some of these ladies just want trips, just want to take all your earnings, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? See, the good thing about being alone is realizing that you were never alone. Loneliness is the overconsumption of the mind being overly consumed with the idea of being alone. But when you know you have God and God's enough, you don't have to worry about being cuffed. You see what I'm saying? When God's enough, you don't got to worry about being cuffed. You don't got to worry about being stuffed or try to stuff. You're going to be like, you know what? I got an assignment. I got a purpose, and I'm going to stay focused. So why you should stay alone and avoid cuffing season? To avoid being distracted from your assignment, to avoid looking crazy and being left alone again next summer, to avoid opening new sexual habits or sexual doors, to avoid new soul ties, and to avoid wasting your energy, emotions, and earnings. Real quickly, I got through it all, probably less than 10 minutes. Wow. It's on you, BD.
I'm impressed.
You should be.
All right. I've got 3 points why you should avoid cuffing season.
Wow. BD has points?
I have points. I am prepared. Okay. You kind of touched on some of them, but I'm going to still go over them anyway. So the first reason why you should avoid cuffing season. Cuffing season is expensive.
Yes. It is.
If you think about it, you've got Christmas. Now you're in a relationship with this person just because you didn't really want to be alone during the holiday season. It was a little cold outside. You wanted somebody to keep you warm, so you don't have to turn the thermostat all the way up. So now you have to get this person a Christmas gift. Now you have to, you got to go with this person to the New Year's Eve party. You got to go to the Christmas party. You got to buy the gifts. You got Valentine's Day right around the corner. Now she's expecting you, or he or she is expecting you to get a Valentine's Day gift. This is expensive. Do you know what your purpose is at this point? Do you know, is there something better that you could be spending your money on? I'm sure there is. Okay? You're going to spend a lot of extra money getting in a relationship out of convenience during cuffing season, and you're just gonna be throwing money down the toilet because, like Je said, when the springtime comes, is that relationship still gonna be there? Is it founded off of the right things? Is it off of a sound foundation, or is it just based off of convenience, like we said? Because it's cold outside, because everybody else is booed up now. Now you want to be part of the crowd. You want to be LMA. You want to be booed up. Cuffing season is expensive. Number two.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead, J.E.
People don't understand, man. Relationships cost. How much money did we waste during cuffing seasons with the wrong person that we're not even married to? Imagine that. I wish there was some months that I was like, man, I wish I can get that money back.
Man, if I could have all of the money that I spent during cuffing season on women that were not my wife, and have it sitting in an index fund for the past, 2019? For the past 15 years? Imagine how much money that would be right now.
In the thousands. If not more. I'm talking like probably $10,000, bro. We're talking about gas. We're talking about food.
Right.
We're talking about gifts. We're talking about time.
Running up and down the road to, to people's houses and gas and it adds up, man. So.
And even just, man, like the emotions I wasted.
Oof.
The emotions we waste. Well, I was more of a, on the softer side. I was the one probably getting hurt more than BD. BD was doing the hurt, and I was the one getting hurt. Two totally I'm a lover, not a fighter. Well, I'm both. I give these hands. But I'm a lover. Yeah.
Well, I still wasted a lot of money.
I wasted money and emotions. BD just wasted money. Heartless, cold-blooded brother.
Number 2. Cuffing season leads to a lot of awkward, unnecessary interactions with family members, with in-laws. Yeah. I guess they're not even in-laws at that point. But when you get booed up during cuffing season, it's not just going to be you and that other significant other. During cuffing season, they're going to be wanting you to come over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, man.
They're going to be wanting you to come over for Christmas. They want you to go to not Hallelujah night, but the New Year's Eve watch night service. And these are unnecessary interactions that now you have to be on your P's and Q's and navigate, correctly for this person who may or may not even be in your life in a few months. And what that does, a lot of times it can accelerate these relationships unnecessarily. You know what That's I mean? They can become more serious than they should even be. This isn't a person that you really, think is husband material or wife material. But now that you've come around their family during Thanksgiving, now they've met you and they're thinking it's really serious, because normally when you meet family, it's serious. During the summer, you wouldn't have met their family. But during cuffing season, during the holidays, God forbid you guys are away from each other for Thanksgiving. God forbid you guys just go to each other, go to your own family's house. Nope, you got to be together. So you've got to come over and meet their family. She's got to come over for Christmas and meet your family, because it's only right. I went over to your family's house, so now you got to be in my family's house, meet my family. And now everybody's family is looking at y'all like, oh, y'all are serious. Like, they're, family members are asking about that person. And then when the springtime comes and y'all break up, now you got to hear family's mouth all the time. Hey, whatever happened to that girl you brought over for Thanksgiving? I liked her. I thought y'all was good together. Now you got to answer all these questions and deal with all of that, when it didn't really even have to be all of that. Cuffing season is not really cuffing season isn't the time to get cuffed up. It's just not a good time.
Not a good time. Because it's confusing. One person is convinced that this is going to work.
It's always one person.
It's one person. During cuffing season, it's never two people. convinced for each other. There's one person convinced, and there's someone else trying to calculate how to get out of that. They're looking at their watch and they say, I got about 2 or 3 months before April.
Right.
So what I got to do is I got to figure out, I got to create an argument. I got to create just enough tension and pressure to get me out of this thing. And once I'm out, I block him. Block the number. Can't even contact me. But you got to be careful in cuffing season because people are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just best to avoid cuffing season all the way because people are crazy. In the 90s, you could get away with that. Early 2000s, you can get away with that. Not in social media. Not when they know where you stay. Back in the day, people had whole families up the block from their real family.
Right.
Because nobody left their block. Hey, man, you don't got time to have all these voices in your head because there's nothing more savagery than a mother's voice in these moments. Mm-hmm. I should have known you ran them off. You never can keep nobody.
You can't keep no man.
Can't keep no man. Now you're back in my house, staying in my house. Can't keep no man. See what I'm saying? It's just best to just, and fellas, it's just best because mama gonna be like, I liked her. Then now you confused. Maybe I shouldn't calculate to get out of this. Maybe I should call her back.
Right.
It's just best to avoid all that confusion. That's why it's best not to don't even bring people. There's 2 people you should not bring nobody to until you know it's from God. Don't bring no guy, don't bring no girl to your family. Mm-hmm. And don't bring no guy or girl to the intimate parts of your relationship with God. Don't be praying together. What y'all praying for?
Don't do that.
Don't go to church together. No. That's you causing even more issues. Now the person feels guilty because y'all done went to God together. Then you went to the girls and the guy's family together. And now you feel guilty for tricking him into cuffing season.
Right.
See why it's okay to be alone? To avoid all of this? Mm-hmm. While everybody's advertising a relationship, you're alone working on your assignment.
There you go.
While everybody's advertising their relationship, you know what you're doing? You ain't looking crazy next summer. While everybody's doing their thing, you are maintaining sexual purity. And while everybody out there doing a nasty and getting stuffed during cuffing season, you don't got to worry about no soul ties. And you know what you got? You got more energy. Mm-hmm. You have emotional stability. Mm-hmm. And you got your money, bruh.
That's right. That's a good point. Because there was a story out there about a man who shot a girl because she wouldn't marry him. I mean, they just met. We've been dating for years, and I asked you to marry me, and she said no. They just met off the internet, and he asked her to marry him. She says no, and he shoots her. So, that's what we're talking about. I'm not gonna sit here and say you are forbidden, to get in a relationship during this period of time of year. But what we're saying is, don't go into this season looking for a relationship just because it's the holiday season and you don't want to be alone, just because it's cold outside and you want somebody to snuggle with. Don't get in a relationship for those reasons. Now, if you really meet somebody who you feel could be the one, I'm not going to say don't talk to them. I'm not going to say don't pursue them.
Wait till June, bro.
But maybe wait till June. Maybe wait till, after February, after Valentine's Day, so you can save some of your bread. But, that's up to you. Okay, my third point. I still got one more. And this is the one that you touched on a little bit, but I'm going to elaborate on it a little bit more. The cuffing season can be deceptive. Okay? Yeah, when the winter months, you can hide a lot during the winter months, if you know what I mean. Okay? That's males, that's females.
Committed face during this segment.
I'm just saying. I mean, males and females, you can dress mean during cuffing season. You can dress mean during the wintertime. Sometimes, some of those more unsightly areas of our physique can be tastefully hidden. during cuffing season.
And people know how to cover those areas.
I'm just saying. So, look, obviously, looks aren't the most important thing. You want to look at the heart of a man or a woman. But hey, it's just something to consider. If that's something that, is part of your application packet, if that's one of the things that you're looking at, cuffing season might not be the best time to see, how important physical fitness is to that person. Sometimes people, during the winter, like I said, they can dress fly, and it might not even be like their body or anything like that. Sometimes they just might, not look as cute without the fly clothes on.
That's real.
During the summertime, you can't dress. All you can put on is, a t-shirt and some shorts or whatever. You're like, oh, he was a little bit more cute with that scarf on.
That scarf was covering up the man boobs.
The scarf was doing it. He had the glasses with the little beanie. He was looking good. Summertime might not be looking like that.
He might be covering a bald spot with that beanie all the time.
I'm just saying, cuffing season can be deceptive. Overall, cuffing season can be deceptive. You can get in relationships for the wrong reasons, out of convenience, out of neediness, out of, and you can just make bad decisions. And then, like you said, you got to figure out a way to get out of it. You got to figure out an exit strategy in the spring when all those clothes come off and it doesn't look exactly like you thought it looked during cuffing season, and other people's clothes are, coming off. I ain't gonna say coming off, but wearing less clothing, and other things are looking nice to you. Then you got to figure out how to get out of it. It's a bad situation.
Yeah, because for 6 months you're caught off guard. For 6 months you don't even see Lulu. You don't see these things. You don't see people fit. And then when April hits you, you look at that person, you look at what's out there available, then you don't even want what you had. That's why people be leaving so quick. You was just enough to keep them warm. And when the sun comes out, they don't need you no more.
They don't need you no more. That's about all I've got.
Yeah, that's all I got too, bro. I mean, we only got 29% left on your phone battery, so even if the Holy Spirit wants me to elaborate,
I don't think there's any more edification that needs to be had there.
Yeah, that covers cuffing season.
That's it, man. I mean, I think we just saved some lives and some pockets as well for this upcoming cuffing season.
Man, y'all gotta understand, this is a different world, man. People do not like themselves. People don't like being alone. And the only reason why they with you is to escape what they should be addressing. And it's manipulative to mingle, to get to know a person, knowing that you ain't gonna want to be with them forever. And it's wrong to set yourself up for that type of abuse. It's best to be alone with God. Maximize your assignment. You see what I'm saying? Make sure that you live a life of legacy and nobody ever catches you looking crazy. Making sure that you are not opening doors for old sinful habits. And making sure that you're not creating new habits, new soul ties, new connections to people that were only meant to actually not even be temporary. They weren't even supposed to be, they were supposed to be imaginary. They weren't even supposed to be temporary. They weren't even supposed to be in your life. And you need your energy, you need your emotional stability, and you need your money to set yourself up for the right one. We gotta, people, we're not speaking down to y'all because we're married. Please understand we're not speaking down. We're just letting you know, let God handle that. Mm-hmm. When you let God handle your relationship stuff, you don't have to worry about getting shot, stabbed. You don't have to worry about getting cheated on. You don't have to worry about that stuff. Because not only is the right one being prepared for you, you're being prepared for the right one. So enjoy this season. Because you know what messes up a lot of people, BD? They get mad at God about why they're single, but they are doing nothing with their singleness. Like, people forget God cares about your preparation. So right. You could be single because you're not maximum. Oh, my wife done got back from. Oh, well, let's go ahead and go to the next segment. You okay? the people. Okay. The next segment we're gonna be talking.
J.E., you good?
Yeah,
why you smiling so hard?
Hey, man, listen, that's why y'all need to wait. Some of y'all significant, y'all cuffing buddy comes home and you frowning.
Mm.
You need someone that's gonna put a smile on your face.
Okay. All right. That's enough of that. We're gonna keep it moving to a segment that we're gonna bring back by somewhat popular demand. And by popular demand, I mean that one person.
But I'm pretty sure it was in the hearts of many.
That's right.
And y'all, it's okay to comment.
Yeah.
It's okay to let us know how you like the podcast. I know y'all laughing. I know y'all giggling. I know y'all this close to getting fired from your jobs. Let us know. At least let us know. Is that funny that you almost became unemployed?
That's right. All right. We're going to bring back One's Gotta Go. All right. And the One's Gotta Go that we've got for today. This is a powerhouse matchup. This is a juggernaut versus juggernaut matchup. Okay? Of breakfast establishments. We only saved room for two because if you have anything beyond these two, it's going to be too easy to let one of them go. All right? This is Ihop versus Waffle House. The International House of Pancakes versus the Waffle House.
And they do a darn good job for what they advertise in their name. Ihop makes some great pancakes.
They really do.
Waffle House makes a mean waffle.
My.
I'll let you lead us in, BD.
This looks tough, man. Like, legitimately, excuse me. One of these has to go.
Do you? Oh, I usually start. Well, see, we ain't done this in so long. I usually lead in.
And then I come back and change your mind.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
3/4 of the time.
Okay. Go ahead, Jake.
Bro, when I first heard this, I almost uttered quickly Waffle House until I sat down and considered Ihop.
Mm-hmm.
Them omelets, bro.
Ooh, that Colorado.
Ooh, the Colorado.
My Lord, the Colorado.
And the big steak omelet, bro.
Mm.
In my latter lean days, I was getting a chicken fajita omelet.
Okay.
Man, bro, it's something about that omelet.
Something about that omelet.
Something about that omelet. It is. Just stop. Man. See, that's what makes it difficult because what IHOP is good at, Waffle House lacks. I tried a Waffle House omelet. Never again. One time.
Yeah,
one time.
I did that one time.
Man, have you ever had the man. But see, when I go to these two establishments, I only get a handful of things.
This is true.
IHOP, man. Oh, man. Waffle House needs to do the unlimited waffle day. Just do it for 2 hours. Unlimited waffles. That's what IHOP is kind of stabbing y'all with. I know the pancakes. What if Waffle House created smaller waffles? Right? The same size as pancakes? And do like an unlimited waffle day.
Why would they have to make smaller waffles to do an unlimited waffle day?
Because, yeah, you're right. Oh, man, bro. This is difficult, man, because if you go, let's transition to Waffle House, man, because IHOP has the omelets, IHOP has the pancakes, and IHOP has the butter on the pancakes. IHOP has multiple. I trust their syrup more than I trust Waffle House syrup.
Syrup.
The hot syrup, man, the little black containers they put it in, that thing just, oh man. And you know what makes me love Ihop recently?
What's that?
They're 2 for $15 omelets and pancakes.
Hmm?
Y'all don't have that special down there?
I have heard of no such special.
You might want to call your local IHOP and be like, when's the 2 for 15? Y'all thinking immediately, oh, look at Josh being nice with his wife. No, I do this by myself sometimes.
Oh no, Josh, don't tell on yourself.
No, I have to. She already knows. Okay. You know, when I'm going to cheat on my food, I gotta let my wife know.
So what's the deal? What is the 2 for 15?
2 omelets, 6 pancakes.
What?
2
Any
for 15.
omelet?
Any omelet, mix or match. But it has to be either either 2 for 10, the whack omelets like the egg whites and stuff, spinach, or the big boys or the big girls of the omelets. Bruh, I be getting the Colorado and the big steak. Oh yeah, go to your Googles. Why? Waffle House might just lost.
Waffle House
might just caught an L, bro. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Waffle House waffle cannot compete with that special.
I've never heard of that special like that,
bro. I have done it multiple times, so I know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, do some reading. 2 for 15 omelets and pancakes. Maybe it's a North Carolina thing. I'm sure it's coming up.
2 for 10 omelets, 4 p.m. until closing time.
And then they got a 2 for 15 for the big ones. Mm-hmm.
That was 2015.
Bruh, I just got a text the other day that they're bringing it back.
No.
Bruh, how you gonna tell me what kind of text message I get?
All right. Well, I've never seen this.
Why you want to disbelieve this?
I don't want to. I don't need that to be true,
bruh. Like, it is true.
My immediate and future health is in peril if that's
no. This what you do. This what you do. With the special, you have to get the egg whites, bro.
No.
Or ask for real eggs.
What do you mean real eggs?
They have the carton eggs, or they actually crack eggs to make your omelets at Ihop.
Wow, I did not know that.
Come on, BD, you know I'm the plug.
Where do you find these things out?
You know they bring the secret menu to me for approval.
Wow.
Trust me, BD. See, the issue with you, BD, you like to take what the man gives you. I ask the man questions.
You do ask questions.
I ask questions, and then, bruh, you would have, to this day, you wouldn't have known that you can substitute your biscuit for any sweet biscuit of choice. You would have never known if I didn't ask the person. They're not gonna tell us. They don't want that information widespread. There would be biscuits getting stale if everybody knew you could switch a biscuit for you know what they do sometimes? They know they don't want them biscuits sitting there, so they still give me the regular biscuit.
That's the greatest piece of advice you've ever given me in our 18 plus year friendship.
Yeah, man, I told you a lot of things when it came to food, bro. Yeah, man. In my honest opinion, BD, before you get into your decision, when you have experienced the 2 for 15 omelet and pancake, and what I do is I'll get the regular pancakes, and for the second omelet, I get the ones with the nuts in them, the one that has like the hearty pancakes. Because those pancakes are bigger. You can get the specialty pancakes. You only get like 2 or 3, but they're bigger than the regular small pancakes.
Okay.
So honestly, bro, the only thing that Waffle House has, everything else is overrated because when it's placed alongside the waffle. The waffle's the only thing Waffle House offers, bro. I mean, let's think about it. I can make those eggs at home. You know what I'm saying? I can make now. When the hash browns are done right at Waffle House.
Okay.
You know at Waffle House you can get a large hash brown for 50 cents more. Double the hash browns for just 50 cents more.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, BD, I feel like I'm giving you gold and you just responding like that.
I'm not really that big on hash browns, but.
So, what is your all-star platter? What does your all-star platter consist of?
Waffle.
Okay.
BD.
BD, don't be disrespectful. I know you better than this. I know you get the double waffle, BD. Don't tell the people that you get just a one waffle, BD. Be honest with the people, the Good Guys podcast.
Gotta keep it real. The double waffle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bruh, hold up. Ihop might win this, bruh. They added an extra $1 and change to the extra waffle.
What?
Bruh, I went in there, I looked at my tip, because you know I know my numbers. I said, ma'am, you affecting your tip right now. You getting into your tip. What do you mean there's an extra $1.75 for the second waffle? I thought it was just $1 more. No, it's it's actually extra $2.
Is it $1.75 for an extra waffle now?
I think it's $2. She said it's an extra $1, so it's $2 to add another waffle.
Okay. Dang.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but bro, I ain't trying to spend $13 at Waffle House. I'm trying to spend at least $9 max. That's with the 50-cent hash brown upcharge and the extra waffle.
Dang.
When I start getting over $10, I might as well go to IHOP.
Yeah, you might as well. Because that Colorado omelet with the 3 pancakes is like $11.
Man, that's a deal.
All right. Yeah, I get the double waffle. I get the scrambled eggs. I add cheese. I get the grits, and I get sausage. I think that's it, right?
You don't get what kind of toast you get? Because I pull up with the raisin cinnamon toast, BD.
Nah, I get the light bread, man.
Mine's the double waffle, double hash browns, egg whites to make me feel like I'm doing something good for myself, healthy.
You're not.
I'm not. And sausage. No, BD, now you know me. Why am I lying to the people? The only time I'll spend upwards to $11 or $12 BD is when the people, every Waffle House I go to is confused when they talk to me. That's why I love going to the same Waffle House with the same waitress. Because she knows I'm going to ask for 2 chicken breasts instead of my sausage. You can substitute the sausage for chicken breast.
That doesn't seem like a fair exchange on their part.
It's not, but I was just going through a phase. Now I'm back to the sausages.
Okay. So are you checking? I mean, which one's got to go?
Is it the Colorado omelet with the hash browns in them? Or that's the big steak? That's the big steak.
Yeah, I think that's the big steak.
BD. Bruh, this is probably the toughest one's got. That means I can never have the Waffle House waffle again. Woo. That alone makes me want to shut down.
One of these 2 establishments are out of your life forever. Come on, Jake. You gotta make a decision.
This is tough, BD.
I can see the anguish in your eyes.
I can't imagine my taste buds never tasting a double waffle again. But that Colorado. People used to call me Colorado Josh because I used to have a You knew I grew up without a dad, BD. BD has the same phone number since 1998.
I'm trying to tell you, I have never had but one phone number.
I had many numbers, bro. There was a time I had a Colorado area.
I look at my phone, I'm like, hey, you know the old flip phones, they used to say what state the number was from.
They don't do that no more.
So I had Josh's name saved. It came up, Colorado Josh.
J.E., you in Colorado, bro?
Colorado?
Preaching the gospel? Nah, bro, I'm outside. You trying to hoop?
Why do you have a Colorado?
I was just trial and error, guys. I was just trying to make it out here, man. I was just trying to make it out here as a fatherless child, bro. I'm just trying to make it, bro. Colorado Josh. Now I'm Durango Josh. Hey, bro. But the Durango's paid off. So we good. Yeah. Oh, man, BD.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say it.
Boy. This is the anguish. Not since Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane.
Man, I gotta be careful, man. Sweating droplets of blood. Bruh. Just like I cannot turn my back on my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I will not turn my back on Waffle House. Okay. Unfortunately, Ihop has to go. Bruh. Ihop shouldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
But there is only but half a handful of foods better than Waffle House's waffle. There's not many things. Waffle House is top 10 in everybody's list.
Yeah.
Like who really wants to go to IHOP? Like the omelets are good, but when you want them waffles,
mm-hmm.
Who do you call? Who do you seek for?
Yeah, it's tough, man, because like you said, when you break it down, like IHOP to me has two things that are really, really good.
Okay.
Their omelets are the best.
The
best omelets I've ever had. And I love omelets.
Mama Dixon wasn't that good with the omelet game?
She never really made omelets, to be honest.
You know what? She don't like she's the breakfast type. She looks like
No. She can mess up some breakfast.
What's a Mama Dixon breakfast?
Scrambled eggs, pancakes, bacon, sausage, grits.
Bro, I've never had a Mama Dixon breakfast. Have I? Hold on. Have I?
I don't think you have.
Yeah, I never was with you like that early in the morning.
But yeah, she would kill a breakfast now. But she just didn't do omelets. She just did scrambled eggs.
Most people don't do omelets at home. That's why people go to IHOP. You right.
Black people don't really do omelets like that.
Nah, we don't do omelets.
But
too much work,
IHOP, yeah, omelets, incredible, and they have really good pancakes. I mean, it's like IHOP should win, but I just can't go against Waffle House. That the waffles alone, it's like Michael Jordan, and then going up against like a Reggie Miller and a Clyde Drexler. You'll still take Michael Jordan.
You'll still take Michael Jordan.
That waffle is the Michael Jordan of breakfast foods.
Waffle House. You're right. We're talking about outside of the home.
Right.
But BD, yeah, nah. The waffle still outbeats Cracker Barrel's pancakes, bro, with the crusty edges.
Yes, it does.
I think Cracker Barrel's syrup is nasty. But that's real maple syrup. Yeah.
No, I don't want real maple syrup.
BD, IHOP should win this by 30.
Right. On paper, like they're the best. But when it push comes to shove, when I really just want a good breakfast, I'm going to Waffle House.
BD. See. Waffle House, waffles, is so good by itself, it makes the others good.
Right.
I could possibly say, I'm not going to go there. But IHOP is too good. Everything's too good. The pancakes, but that waffle is so good, it makes them eggs taste good. And we know good and well that's just a basic breakfast.
It is.
It's a basic breakfast.
But you know what? It's kind of like endearing because like their breakfast at Waffle House reminds you of the breakfast that you would make if you were at home or if you were at your mom's house.
Yeah.
Like it's just I don't know. It's just the IHOP's breakfast seems kind of, it's delicious, but it's kind of, I don't know, cookie cutter, like kind of like.
Yeah, it's too cute. She's too cute.
You know what I mean?
She's too cute, bro.
It's too cute. Like Waffle House is just that down home, like breakfast. Like mama just made you some breakfast.
Come on down here and eat.
Right.
Breakfast.
Like that's Waffle House. You could see him back there just whipping up the grits. You could see him back there scrambling them eggs with the cheese and everything. Like it's just, IHOP brings the eggs out and they're just like perfectly fluffy and, everything's just, Waffle House is just that down home.
And
breakfast.
you know why I trust Waffle House? Even though the establishment is not trustworthy, I can see what you're doing.
Exactly. That too. Yep.
I'm looking at you like this. And when I go in there, I always say, ma'am, could you make my waffles golden? I don't want my waffles all hard and I want them golden. Fluffy, soft. Ooh.
That's right.
Bruh, I might just, I'm gonna wait till my wife goes. There's been nights. Oh, let me stop. Tell on myself. There's been at least 2 or 3 nights where I was tiptoeing out the door and got me some waffle. There's one right up the street, about a good 7-8 minutes away. That's dangerous. They just built a new IHOP too. Well, not the built. They didn't just build it, but it's a fairly new IHOP. I gotta let it get broken in first. I don't know if I trust it brand new. My wife might like it brand new, but I'm like, bro, I need you to get used to that omelet game for a minute. Y'all just got new workers, man. I'll make sure y'all omelet game good because I'll be mad if I get an omelet and it's not up to par. Right. So IHOP got to go for you, BD.
IHOP's got to go, man. IHOP's got to go.
If only Waffle House had fried chicken.
Some good fried chicken to go with that waffle. I've never had Roscoe's chicken and waffles. I wonder if they're waffle.
No. From what I've heard, people don't like it. The locals say they don't like it. From people who told me.
For real?
There's nothing greater. There's not a waffle on this planet. People talking about some Belgium. Nobody wants no Belgian waffles.
I do like Belgian waffles. The waffles that you get at the hotels with the waffle maker with the... Ooh, I love those.
Hold up, BD. I forgot about those, BD.
Bruh.
My bad, coach.
The tournaments we used to have when we stayed at the hotel, they had the waffle maker.
Oh, man, no wonder I wasn't getting buckets to the second half. Because I was heavy, BD. I was heavy with the... Bro, don't put it in my hands. I cannot be trusted to make my own.
Right. Like my wife knows when we travel, it is a prerequisite. Do not book a hotel if they don't have a... I have literally had her call. Ask the front desk.
That's responsible.
Do they have the waffle maker? If the answer is no,
we're not staying.
Politely hang up.
Politely.
Because we will not be staying there.
We will not be staying there. BD, man, there's been some places, bro, where, oh, man, that breakfast is so good, man. Bro, I love it. I love it, bro. That's what I do. when we in the hotel, I always ask, when does breakfast start? No, I'm not the type of person that wakes up and then go to breakfast. I'm intentional.
Right.
I don't care if I only been asleep for 2 hours. There's nothing worse. Bruh, every hotel I come to, I'm the first person. Sitting there. 5:55. No, it's breakfast started. Yeah, 5. I'm sitting there.
Because I need both of those. They normally got 2 of them. I need both of those.
Yeah, I don't got time. No, because I'm getting anxious. I need to be able to.
Right.
And sit there. And yes, ma'am. These 2. Yes, I got. Yes, ma'am. And one thing you do not want to do is mess with me when I'm on a mission. When it comes to food, I know I probably shouldn't be using 2 Waffle, but I am.
Right.
And you just got to deal with it.
Something you're going to have to deal with.
You're right. Those Belgian waffles only in the hotels, not at restaurants. Because people's restaurant Belgian waffles, nasty,
why,
hard.
they're never good. I don't know why.
But them hotel ones?
But them hotel joints, them malt joints, whew, them things be good.
Make your toes curl, bro.
For real.
Brownie.
And then, then I can have all the waffles I want. I just have to pour another cup and pour it in there. It's dangerous, man.
It's dangerous, man. That's why, man, it's so dangerous, man. I just want to go check into a hotel I
was like, man, we might have to make a trip right now.
I have to go like, babe, listen, I know we're paying $70 for the night, but I gotta get $7 worth of breakfast in the morning.
It's worth it. You're right.
Oh, especially when you're at those hotels that makes the omelets for you too.
Oh.
That's what makes me miss ORU, bro. I took it for granted. Just the omelet people. Nah, never mind. They made the most janky, ugly omelets. Never mind.
I was about to say I didn't.
Nah, bro. Nah, maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. Nah, their omelets was all flat and folded, scraped. Bruh, omelets should not be treated that way.
Not at all.
All right, BD, I know your phone's about to die. I tried to give the people some more content, man. I tried to get as far as I could with the percentage on your phone.
I think we've given the people plenty of quality content that they can use to prevent themselves from getting into an unnecessary and bad relationship during cuffing season, saving themselves emotional currency and actual monetary currency as well. Josh, do you have a weekly nugget of truth?
BD, come on, man. You know I always got the people some kind of sage wisdom from a 33-year-old. It's okay to be alone. Don't be afraid of getting to know you. Address what you need to address. Do not avoid what you need to address. It doesn't matter how many people, it doesn't matter how many relationships you have, you will never escape your problems. So why not spend some time with the person who can solve those problems and get to know yourself while you get to know him so that you can be prepared for somebody else. It's okay to be alone. Deal with it now, or you're going to have to deal with it eventually. That's all I got to say, BD.
All right, and that's all we've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. We certainly enjoyed making it for you guys. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get post notifications and you know whenever we drop new content. Okay, like the video, hop in the comments, let us know which one's gotta go, whether it's Ihop or Waffle House. Okay, let us know what your plans are for this cuffing season, whether you're gonna stay single or you're gonna get in a relationship that you'll have to end promptly in April. All right,
BD.
What's up?
This has to be done when you come visit the Carolinas.
What's that?
We're going to have to grab us an omelet from Ihop and a double waffle from Waffle House. And let's see how they are together. That might be the best breakfast
ever
of all time.
A Colorado omelet from Ihop. and a double waffle from the Waffle House. I don't know if I can handle that.
I don't, BD, and you know why I can. Hold on. Pause. You know. I don't think I can handle that either. Imagine the big Colorado omelet. You get halfway through and you look to the right, and there's two golden waffles looking at you.
That's a good day.
And imagine just getting a piece of that waffle and then getting a piece of that omelet together.
In holy matrimony.
Bruh. Man, I cannot do that, man. I can't. That's just fat.
It is.
I'll do it. I'll do it if you here. I cannot do that alone because shame will grip me once I take that last bite.
Okay.
Nah, I will not be shamed. Nah.
We're gonna end the podcast now.
Man, but I can't end what I'm thinking right now.
I'm gonna leave you be with your thoughts.
That's the only child. That's what happens when you're the only child. You just, I used to wish, bro. You remember the cartoons used to dream of food and pull it out of the think bubble? Oh, man, I'll be 600 pounds.
Yeah,
The things I would think about.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it past 35.
25, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we've got for today. As usual, I am Brandon Dixon. I am a humble father of 4 and a happily married man.
Ooh.
He is a Slim Rev. We're the Good Guys Podcast. We're out.